And it looks like we're live, that's good. So I can just open this and that should have everything integrated. Is there anything else I needed to open? No, I don't think so. Okay, so here we are, live from the G Squad headquarters, my humble abode. We're gonna be playing Pokemon Crystal Clear version 2.5.1 tonight. Let's see here. Just making sure my controller still works. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Oh, I should have got headphones or something. Because there might be feedback from the gameplay. Well, let's do this. If that's even too loud, we'll deal with it. Okay, so the main thing that I wanted to do for the stream is to do kind of an info thing. I've been playing this game on my modified 3DS, and I have been picking Chikorita as a starter pretty consistently, and it's been going okay, but I was thinking tonight I would do a different starter. So I'll go ahead and start the thing. I have my Pro Controller here. Okay, so if I hold down Select, that should start Nuzlocke mode. Okay, and we do want to do this because it will be easier. Just makes things easier. I'll guess. I mean, everybody knows what Nuzlocke is. You've been watching Nuzlocke content, anyways. I already know what these are. Okay, so game over when whiting out. We do want this. Allow capture of shinies regardless of encounter state. I do want this. This is shiny claws. Shiny Pokemon like the faint ones. I think that's stupid. I don't think you need to have like extra lives. Duplicate Pokemon are treated as failed as counters. That's disabled. You want to be able to duplicate some stuff because of encounter routing. Limit experience based on badges. This is just level caps. So you do want that. Scale stat EXP opponents. I don't actually know what this is. I've tried it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So we can keep it disabled. Starter choice disabled. Prevent capturing certain species. We're gonna prevent. We can't catch legends. This other option here also bans Stormy and Snorlax. I don't know that I want to ban those yet, so we're just going to do that. Only the legends, and then item use in battle. Yep. Want that disabled. So it's prevent item use in battle. Enabling that makes it so we can use items, that's fine. Prevent held items. No, because we want those. The XP share has no effect. No, we definitely want that. Definitely want to be able to run through battles. And then prevent asking to switch, yes. And we do want to fly. And this may be things I change depending on how I feel, but that's it. That's good. All right. So this is effectively like it's not complete hardcore, but it is hardcore in Nuzlocke rules. Given what like the people at Beach Unlocks and stuff they like. All right. So this is the tricky thing. I have been starting in Violet City. The last couple runs. Violet City is a great early game HUD because basically I'll use my mouse to show this. So you get an encounter in Violet City once you get the fishing rod, or you can use it as your first encounter for your starter Pokemon. Because wherever you start the game is wherever you get your starter Pokemon. So with that in mind, you also get Route 31, Route 30, Cherry Grove City, Route 29, Route 46, and New Bark Town. You get to immediately walk south, right as soon as you get your encounter. To Route 32 to get the Old Rod. Old Rod's pretty important because the last couple runs that I've had it, I've been able to catch Shelder in New Bark Town. I'm sure there's other encounters on the table, but Shelter's been really good. It has really high base defense, which helps you with a lot of the early game Johto gym leaders, particularly these. Well, actually, all of them are physical attackers, the first four. That's a good encounter. Violet City also gets you access to Route 36 immediately, which gets you access to Growlithe and Vulpix if you didn't pick a fire type. And also pretty easy access to Goldenrod. You have to dodge a few spinners. And there's some high-level Pokemon on this route, Route 35, I think it is. But getting to Goldenrod early is important because that's your first access to the Move to Leader. The first event Move Tutor is there. Department store is there, which lets you get the Amulet coin really early, and the Game Corner is also there, which lets you grind for the certain lucky egg, for example. Like today, I spent like an hour and a half grinding the Voltorb Flip just to get a lucky egg. Before like immediately losing like 2 or 3 Pokemon just to random bullshit. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. On the other hand, so this is all the advantages of starting in Johto. On the other hand, you're starting Kanto, particularly Viridian City. So this gives you access to Route 2, Viridian Forest, Viridian City, obviously, Route 1, and Pallet Town, as well as Route 22, and then you have to go this way to get to the Park Town. The reason you would do this is to, get some nice early game encounters and then try to fight Brock and go through the game normally. Other than that, I don't think there's any real reason to do that. The other way you could play it is you can use Viridian as your starting hub. You get Route 1, you get to technically roll Route 21, but the only Pokemon you can get there is Tangela, and it's a very low capture base. I would say don't do that. Route 2 in Viridian Forest, and then Route 22. So you get to roll these 4 routes, so that you can remove certain encounters from your encounter table. Like if you get Weedle or Caterpie in Viridian Forest, then you can't encounter them on Route 31 over here, and you also remove them from National Park encounter table and the Headbutt trees. Getting Pidgey or Rattata on Route 1 removes them from the routes over here. It also means that it basically guarantees you Ghastly and Sprout. No, it doesn't guarantee because you can get Bellsprout and Sprout Tower as well. So that's why you would start in Kanto. I have to explain this because I think my plan for tonight is going to be to start in Kanto. And I think I'm going to use... So I'm going to start... Let's say we're going to start in Kanto. I'm going to pick Viridian City, and I'll explain what I've been doing. So on the 3DS... Oh, I have to do the character transformation. Well, we'll do the character transformation first. I'll keep this quickly. Okay. Alright, so we're going to pick... We're literally just going to pick Leaf, because I like playing as Leaf. Or Green, I guess, as she is in this game. Female gender's fine. And then we're just gonna. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's see, good. Yeah, I don't want to change any of this. Yeah, okay. You can customize your character by keeping it very simple. Just because that's the kind of person I don't really. If I was playing like a real Pokemon game, it's gonna be 50 hours or something like that. I know I'm gonna reach this one at some point. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if I can share it on screen. There is a set encounter table for the starters here. So there's a variety of starters. I'm not going to go through them all here. So at the bottom of the table, at the very end of this list, are the 5 challenge starters. Smeargle, Ditto, Unknown, Magikarp, Shuckle. We're not going to use any of those. Then you have the 8 baby Pokemon. So Pichu, Cleffa, Igloo, Buff, Togepi, Tyro, Smoochum, Elekid, Magby. I don't want to use any of those either. Each of the starters in this game each have a specific held item and a buff moveset. So for example, Bulbasaur comes with the Miracle Seed. It comes with Tackle, Growl, Petal Dance, and Safeguard as its 4 moves. Charmander comes with like Scratch, Growl, Bite, and Outrage, for example. So a very good special attack over there. The reason this is important is because Chikorita actually comes with the move Cut, which is a very bad move. But Cut actually you can use, if it's taught Chikorita, you can use it without having any gym badges. And what this means is, for example, if you're on Route 31, you can cut the tree between the lake and Violet City to skip battling Bugcatcher Arnie. If you're... that's the main early game use for that. There's a tree in Violet City you can cut to get a Hyper Potion early, which gets you a little bit of money. And then there's a couple trees you can cut on Route 2 to get you access to a bunch of items and the Diglett Cave in Kanto. So those are all the reasons to start with Chikorita. So in theory, if we're doing the Kanto start here in Viridian City like we've chosen, we could pick Chikorita and then just go cut all those trees, get our encounters, and run over to Johto, where we will have all those duplicates out of the encounter table. The problem with that is that I've noticed Chikorita's moveset is Cut, Leech Seed, Ancient Power, and Swords Dance. And those are all moves that you really don't want to forget on Chikorita, if you can help it. So my plan right now is to kind of forego that part of Route 2 and delay Diglett Cave. Even though getting the early ground type isn't bad, I think what I'm going to do for this run is I'm going to pick Charmander, and I'm going to do a Fire type run. The other reason for that is that there's a lot of Grass types you can get in the early game of Johto and in Ilex Forest. You're going to still guaranteed to encounter a Grass type. You could go Cyndaquil, but Cyndaquil's starting moves are Tackle, Weir, Reversal, and Submission. It's more of a physical attacking moveset. So, I know that Charmander also gets, I think it gets Temporary, and Cyndaquil gets Smoke Screen instead. The other options that are available, so there's 3 Kanto starters, 3 Johto starters. Totodile's interesting, it gets Rock Slide and Punch. Pikachu has the Light Ball, and it gets Thundershock, Bide, Double Slap. Eevee gets not much, it's just another Eevee you can get. It's just one Golden Rod, it's guaranteed. Psyduck gets Strength early, which can help with some things. Slowpoke comes with Belly Drum and Future Sight, Stomp, and Curse, so a very good early game set for that Pokemon. And then Seal doesn't really have much going for it other than it has Melt Ice. Growlithe comes with Firestone, so you can evolve it as soon as you want. Houndour comes with Flat Glasses. Ponyta comes with the King's Rock, it has Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, Growl, and Hypnosis. Voltorb comes with a Magnet. It has Thunderbolt and Headbutt immediately, so pretty good on that, even though it is a quite rare Pokemon for the early game. Vulpix comes with Bane Attack and Hypnosis, so pretty good support moves for that. And then the last one is Porygon. Porygon comes with Tackle, Conversion, Conversion 2, and Tri-Attack. So the only reason to take this is just kind of be a Tri-Attack spammer. The main thing that comes with Porygon is it has the Amulet component. So if you don't go to Goldenrod in the early game, you do have the Amulet component to be able to kind of run some money. So those are the starter options for you. Like I said, we're going to go Charmander here. And we're going to try to just make this work for us. And hopefully this will get us some good information. For, like, options. I mean, because I've been using Chikorita the last 3 runs I've done. I need to make sure we do this because, it's already, like, 10 o'clock where I am right now, so we're gonna start at 4 o'clock, that way we're not getting any nighttime encounters just yet. Yeah, well, 0 minutes is fine, and then it's gonna be Thursday. Not only because today is Thursday, but because I want to engage with Arthur when I get to Violet City, and that'll give me a free Hearthstone, in case I get the Geodude early. There's a lot of encounters, a lot of opportunities to get Geodude early, and Geodude's like the best early game Pokemon. To the point that it's carry runs for me. I'm gonna try to actually see if I can speed through this. There we go. Alright, now I can finish this. If you've never played Crystal Clear before, these new NPCs are actually pretty cool. I would recommend that you play it. It's a very good game. You can find it online. There's people Pokemon for stuff there. Alright, we're gonna save the game for soft resetting. There we go. And the nickname I think is gonna be just adjectives. I like that. This guy, so the DVs here are HP, attack, defense, speed, and special. So HP and attack being low isn't that good, but these other ones are going to be good because we're going to use Charmander's special attacker anyway, so I think this is fine. We're gonna, let's see here, we need an adjective for this guy. What's a good adjective for Charmander? This is where my, like, high school, let's do this. Okay. And, yeah, the, Crystal Clear does have a Nuzlocke mode, so you get to just kind of do whatever. Do whatever, it doesn't mean anything. You get to, like, automatically nickname your Pokemon, so there's no risk of you skipping it. Oh, you know what I didn't do also? I didn't set the options for this, so we can actually do that right now while thinking about it. Text speed should be fast. No wonder it wasn't going fast. Battle animation's on because that's cool. Ask for switch, definitely no. Sound is going to be stereo. Always runs going to be on. Type 3s would I like to be on frames. Menu account. I don't know what this is, but okay, keep that on. Encounter fancy, yes. Nurse, quick, yep. Continue. I don't remember what that is. Sure, we'll do quick continue. Gear color green, yes. Type pack design, no. Blast flown, yeah, it's fine. Print, yeah, it's fine. Okay. And then we need to check our music. I'd like to change these to these more upbeat ones, just because it keeps me engaged. And yes, they do have custom music for this game. We're gonna keep the trainers the same, and it'll kind of discourage you from speeding up. This, I think, is like the best Pokemon Center theme. This is gonna be yeah, it's fine. If anybody has, like, you know, things or like feelings about what they want the trainer reviews to be and stuff, I'm a big fan of this one, but totally fine with not doing that as well. We'll just keep the regional for now. Nah, it's fine. Gym Factory is fine. Surfing, we need to change to the SSN because that's good. No, we don't want HP warnings. No, okay. Back and save. Okay. Alright, so now here we are in Viridian City. This is the home of the nickname guy. So we're like here, yeah. Alright, first thing we need to do is... Sorry, there we go. 5 Pokeballs. There's the Mart, there it is. So we have 5, but we're gonna buy 10 more, just to make sure we have some. Because not everything likes to get in the first ball, I've noticed. It's really fucking depressing. Route 1's gonna be down here. Let me double check. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna need any of those, but let's just do that. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so you see how there's an exclamation mark under the Rattata? That is the indication that this has been encountered for this area. Okay, that's good. That was a lot. I probably should have used Scratch instead, but it's fine. And this Pokédex thing is really good. It's a really good custom Pokédex I got for this version. I know their name, this guy. I think that's how you spell that. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Oh, complete idiot. Okay, so that's Route 2. So there's 2 trainers down here. I could save them for experience. It's like when I get more gym badges, their levels will scale, and therefore they'll be worth more experience. And I'm gonna need to fight some trainers to get to Viridian Forest anyway. So let's just skip them. This is a level 2 Pidgey, okay. So like I could just do that, I guess. Just clear as well. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Okay. So now we need to heal. Definitely want to heal. Okay, good. She didn't talk to me. I need to change my settings on my DS then because this is like I thought I had the same settings on there. So you actually can go fight Blue, I think. Yeah. We're not going to. But actually, you know what we can do? We can at least go in here so I can show this off. So if you talk to the statue here, it'll tell you the current level cap, which is level 10, which means your Pokemon, if they go above that, then they can't. If you catch Pokemon that are higher than that level, they won't come out of the box, and then your Pokemon that are leveling up in our level won't level up past that level. Let's go to Route 22, get our encounter there first. That way we have like a couple more things in case things go south in this route. Oh snap! I've never had this guy before. Level 7? Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. I mean, this thing's basically a Sandshrew with wings when you think about it. The problem is that the capture rate's going to be minuscule, so it'll just be here throwing balls just for the good speeds up actually. Alright, cool, we got it. Caught a Sandshrew in my other game. Also, those DVs are something. Caught a Sandshrew in my other version. I named it Course because of the Star Wars reference. So that was kind of funny. Because it's like sand and it's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. But like sand is like, I don't know, it's whatever. What do I name this? I can name it Dodgy. Like, I will name it Dodgy. I think that's fine. Dodgy's kind of cool. How do you spell Dodgy? I just spell like this. I think it's this. Alright, cool, let's do that. Let's see what this guy has. I'm pretty sure it just has Poison Sting, right? Okay, well, at least it's like kind of bulky. When does he get Wing Attack, though? That's gonna be the real decider on if this is any good. 'Cause I don't even think Gligar gets Fly in these games. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Route 2. So remember what I was saying earlier about Cut? There's an item over there that you can't get. I think it's like an Ether or something. They're not like crazy good items, but they are like kind of needed. Like, if you, at the very least, you can like sell them for money if you feel like you need money. What is this guy gonna have? I don't remember. Defense is 20. So at the very least, I have a way to switch out to this. Okay, let's just spend it. I'm only training one Pokemon. Oh, that's good. I have 3, so I should have an advantage here then. And it should only be level 3, right? Yeah, they're pretty good about keeping this really Pokemon low level. Alright. Alright. I wish I had more interesting things to say, but sometimes you just gotta fucking shoot the guy. And my defense is falling rapidly. I am do need to be paying attention to that. But like, once it gets below a certain threshold, I can just hard switch to Charmander and I'll be fine. And in fact, I think this kills. Yeah. Alright, cool. I picked no damage, so that was a good thing to have. And then, because we're... Actually, hold on, let me double check and see. There might be a last up here or something. Okay, there's not. So we're gonna make sure we switch back with Charmander here. Because if there's like a Pidgey or something here, we want to make sure we can hit it hard and fast and not have our Rattata take too much damage. Haven't had this guy before either. That's something. Okay. Whoa. Let's scratch here. Hello, please. It's still only did 1. Okay, cool. Okay. Ball. Alright, good. I might honestly box this, just to make sure I don't accidentally kill it. That is 0 speed EVs. That's unlucky. Or DVs, or whatever. I don't want to call this Verdant, because... that's my nickname I took read on the other one. Green? No, it's lame. I just don't have a fucking wide vocabulary. I could have a thesaurus. Like, I wonder if I had a thesaurus over there. No, I don't. That's probably what Mom does. think this is a thing. I don't know how you spell it though. I just want to make sure this is right. Good plan. Chartreuse is a liqueur. What? A green herbal liqueur made by Carthusian monks using a secret recipe of 130 plants and book. Okay, it's yellowish green. You know what? Sure. Let's just call it that. I was under the impression it was just a color. Does herbaceous fit? Actually, herbaceous is probably better. Let's just go with that since that's the actual adjective. O-U-S. Okay. And the reason we're going for that is because some flora always looks like it's ice shape, which I love. We're gonna go into Viridian Forest. Yeah, this is fine. What would be really cool is if this was Pikachu, but it's not gonna be Pikachu. So oh, hello. Yeah, thanks. I didn't know that. I appreciate the insight. Okay. I think we bite here. Nice. We don't want to lock ourselves into outrage and any of these early game guys, because even though there's no fairy types in this gen, we don't want to like have her switch in a water type and just not be able to switch out of it. Cool. I'm playing this game semi-blind. Like there are early game trainers that I'm familiar with, like buckets or Arnie's if they want. And it's faster than me. Okay, I'm not really worried about this. I don't think this is a damage. Okay. Nice. Gotta be careful, don't want too much experience on this, but this is what I was hoping to get. Okay, so unfortunately Cyndaquil doesn't get Ember until level 10, but this guy does get it early. So now we've got a really, really good early game special attacker. Also, this music slaps. I love the Gen 2 Viridian Forest music. Okay, and then we're gonna keep Growl in case we need to start beating down on some, like, other early game Pokemon. There's gonna be a guy over here, right? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna go crazy looking for items here, but since I don't have to, okay, there we go. Wheel. Alright, so this is sort of the downside of having Ember on this now, is now we have to switch to something to hopefully kill this before I get it. Okay. We have 10 more close, we're in good shape. Unless we get poison and die to poison, that's gonna suck, but I should be able to do. Oh, that was a crit. Maybe. No, we're good. But can I roll high? Nice. Okay, so now we go balls. Please. Okay, good. Hairy Bug. Harry? Also, that attack's pretty good. What? what's honey? What's a good word for? I mean, that could be hot. But it's not good. There's like a bee guy. Let's do this. Call him Pointy. Okay. Alright, we're not going to look for items here, even though we could. We're going to just go right back to the Pokemon Center and make our way over to Johto. Alright, so this is the, like, tricky thing here. So, if we do this, which we are going to, we're going to do this. Really do this. But, if we do this, that means we have to take a very, very long walk. Probably not going to be back here for a while. The other thing about the going to Kanto early is you miss out on a ton of berries, and berries are what can really like make or break your early game in these games. As that's been my experience. I maybe should have let it guy because these guys are giving demons. I think we're gonna be switch training here a little bit. This is Spearow. Yeah, this is fine. If we can poison this, we'll be okay. Let me speed up while we're doing this. Okay, this is the Pokemon League. Immediately you can go north to Victory Road or west to Mount Silver. We're not going to go that way, we're going to go south here. Route 26 is the end game of Johto. So the way that wild encounters work in Crystal Clear is the wild encounters are slightly changed. Like you can catch Mareep on Route 32 in this game, you can't catch Mareep normally in regular Crystal. But the levels of the wild Pokemon do not scale with the gym matches. So for example, this guy over here, we'll just go ahead and battle her. I shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. Basically, even though this is the end game, she's only going to have level 3 Pokemon, basically. And she might have like 1 or 2. Yeah, Ponyta. Okay, so a level 3 Ponyta. Which is still bad for a Weedle. Like, we're gonna switch over to Gligar just to have a guy to soak up some damage. What we're gonna see is when we go into the grass, like, there's gonna be like level 28, 30, like, the other day my encounter on this route was level 28 Sandslash, and I couldn't even catch it in the Ultra Ball that I brought. And then when I went back through, it was a level 32 Ponyta I ran into, and I couldn't kill it either. So I lost 2 Pokemon to that. Hopefully I don't get weird. Okay, this is a tricky thing. Okay, good, let's do it. Good. Good. Alright. This way. Alright. This should be mostly free to maybe one more battle I have to fight. Okay, here we go. This is my Pokemon. So berry trees are very useful. This is an ice berry. That's not useful. We're going to sell that, but okay. The other thing we need to do is move this guy up because we need to have the highest speed Pokemon in the front of our party. To hopefully run from this damn encounter. And the fastest Pokemon is actually Gligar, but we don't want to risk Gligar because it's got really good defenses for us, so I think we'll just sack the Rattata if we have to. This is the Seven Siblings house. Yeah, we don't care about that, I don't think. Wait, is this totally free? Oh, this is free. Wait, I never had it get into that grass? Okay, wow, I completely effed that up. Okay, so this is good. We're skipping encounters on both of these routes, actually. Wait, hold on. Let me double check this, because this place sometimes has... Okay, I feel like you can get Stealing or Sandstone around here somewhere, but I don't remember where. But anyway, here we are in Johto. So that's the mom. This is where we actually want to be here, because we can use the sewing machine here. Alright. This guy will give us a mystery egg after one gym badge. This guy, Professor Melon. Everybody knows Professor Melon. Brother. This person wants to trade an unknown for Giraffe Rig, which is not worth it, because if you catch an unknown, sure, you're guaranteed Giraffe Rig, but then you have to catch another encounter in New Bark Town. And like I said before, we kind of want to get the shelter here if we can. We're gonna go here. We'll find something. This is gonna be Centric probably. Pidgey, okay, Pidgey's fine. I am surprised that with the Kanto encounter table this time, we really only duped out Needle. That's a lot of damage. Okay, well... The problem is Stoneframe's not going to do any damage. Let's do this. I mean, the good thing about Gligar is he's going to carry our early game, and then he's not going to be useful basically after we start to get rolling on our evolutions. So, might as well get value out of him now. Poison takes him down to the yellow. And luckily I did get him into it in Breeding 4, so I can just heal this immediately, and I wanted to risk walking back to the Pokemon Lab. Come on, you. Nice. What's another good word for bird? I mean, I guess it's female too, so that kind of works to me. Pretty good stats on this. Let's. Do we have a poison cure berry? No, we have to do that, but we'll just see here. Just to make sure we don't die. And actually, what we should do now that we've done that is we should move Eagle up. We definitely want to evolve this into Kakuna as soon as possible. Because Kakuna has way better stats. Yeah. The only risk here is if there's a Spearow for our encounter. But even then, Gliders should be healthy enough to take care of it. Okay, that's Spearow. Okay. That's what I'm gonna be careful of. Yeah, see. Fear is actually the best early game flying type, if you can believe it, because it gets access to Peck so early. Like, yes, if you put experience and time into Pidgey, it does get Gus, which is a stronger move, but like, Peck just carries you so far in the game. Alright. I mean, those are good defensive stats, I guess. I like naming these things that are mad. I don't know. We could just call it mad. I have another one that nicknamed Furious on my DS. Let's do that. I think it's mad because it's crazy, so. Alright. We're gonna quickly navigate over here. There are no trainers in the college, so we're okay. I don't really too much there. Level 3. Please don't die. T. Okay. Nice. That's goodness. Damage. We're gonna do super damage. Well, yeah, we're in good shape. We just gotta. We did not come here yet. No, we have to want this, because this is a regular berry. Okay, cool. These are going to be really important once we get more tanky Pokemon. In fact, I might get one to Gligar right now. But I want to check something first. Let's just do this. So we've got a level 3. And a level 2 is 0. So HP is speed or average. This guy has less attack but better defenses at the speed of stats. So let's check the actual total stats here. 87778, but it's also a level higher. Something tells me I'm gonna value the stab flying type much better than the other thing. Especially because of all the bug and grass Pokemon coming up in this route. Actually, yeah, well, this is fine. I'm okay with this. We're doing okay. All we've got 5. It's kind of low, but we'll get our encounter here and we'll see what happens. Dupe. Okay. Dupe. We're gonna walk out of this grass. This. And we're gonna talk this right here. Something I forgot about the Chikorita Cut strat in Kanto is there is a guy who will give you a nugget, which is worth 5,000. It definitely helps with early game money management. And we're not going to have that for this run. There's no antidote. Alright, so the cool thing about this is youngster Joey and his friend are over there, youngster Mikey. But you can actually just walk past them because you don't get cut to bypass them with this. So we're gonna walk past them and get some more encounters, and then we're gonna decide how we're gonna fight them. They've just got Rattatas and like Pidgeys and stuff, but alright, not Hoppin, please. Caterpie, okay, we'll take that, I guess. This is the first I've had both of those. I definitely think that Weedle is more useful early game. But now that I know that Gligar is, like, encounterable, there's a debate that there's argument that Gligar would be even better than like, Beedrill. So, at least, Butterfree guarantees you early game special snipers, which are good. But getting this now does pull it out of the bug catching contest and kind of table. The reason you want that is so you can get, easier access to Scyther or Pinsir later. Hard. It's a Metapod. It would be hard to do a Metapod, but it's not going to be hard for its Butterfree. Scaly? I could do Scaly, because Butterfree has like Scales and Metapod can have had Scales. That's how you spell that word. Stuff like this. That's correct. Okay. I had to do a lot of Googling here. It's not that I'm like, I don't think I'm a stupid person or anything, but like, it's just like, I want to be right, and like, we have the power to be right at our fingertips at any given time, so why would you not just use it? You know? Maybe that's a little opposite sounding, but like, that's like, it's not what the point of it is, it's to be right, you know, be proper. Okay, so now I gotta be careful here. I'm trying to remember what I've encountered again. I know there's Zubats. So Zubat I've seen, Geodude I've seen, Ghastly I've seen, and Dunsparce I've seen. I think he does fine though. I'm just... Zubat won't have Leech Life. Ghastly will just have Lick. So it'll be any of the poison. Dunsparce, I think it's Headbutt. Oh no, it's Rage. Yeah, we'll just do this. If it's Dunsparce, I don't want to go -1 counters either. Let's do this first. I don't even know what's on this encounter table. Oh god, okay. I mean, it's valid. It's a valid encounter. And actually, now that I've got this, that means I should go to Sprout Tower before I go to Dark Cave, so I can guarantee Ghastly, which pulls that out of the encounter table for Dark Cave. Hopefully, I'll look at me Geodude. Alright. This Bellsprout probably has a good special stat. Come on. Okay, good. That may be better than Sunkern. I'll have to check its stats. That was with bad special. Okay. Well, that's just hard, man. Bellsprout! I like how wiggly he is. My name is the Bellsprout in my other playthrough, Wiggly. I think it's a good name. But then you also have to remember that involves him leaving Bell. Let's call him Spooked, because Weeping Bell looks like he always looks like he's spooked. Alright. Okay, so now we're gonna go this. Yeah. Okay, so now we gotta worry about Bugcatcher Arnie. Alright, so this isn't a hard fight at all, and I have time for some of these guys. Do I trust Spiro to go up against him 1v1? Actually, you know what? Let's do this. There's a chance I F this up, but let's try this. This is another Bugcatcher here. Let me see if I can fight this guy with my Spiro. And level him up a bit. And then, then we'll fight Arnie. That's really good speed. I can make the right call. Definitely need to do that. Okay. Maybe this. Come on, man. Can't be missing those. Alright. Hi, Dark Sage. Well, OP's kind of relative. So this is Pokemon Crystal Clear. You can see the Pokemon's EVs, which are like its IVs. And it's pretty good. It's pretty hardcore. It's got 13 and 3 stats. But it is the weakest guy on my team right now. I really just want to make sure I can run from this without risking my Spearow. I'll just remember this. Oh man, Darkseid isn't gonna see this. Okay, so we're gonna skip Junks with Joey and come back. I think that's the beauty of this open. It's an open world, so you can like skip stuff and come back to them. Or I could have my Weedle fight the Rattata. You know, maybe that's the play. Yeah, because we've got a good solid team. Actually, no. Before I move on, I'm going to take a quick inventory of what I've got so far. I have a spreadsheet that I'm using to track this for info. Okay, so this is the stream run. Okay, so I don't want to show you this on screen too, but Newark Town, we're going to go an old run encounter. Route 29 was Pidgey, right? Yeah, so we got Pidgey, Route 46 was Spearow, Cherry Grove we haven't gotten yet, Route 30 was Caterpie, 31 was Bellsprout, we're delaying Dark Cave, and then in Kanto we didn't get Pallet Town yet. Route 1 was Rattata, Radiant City was Charmander, Route 22 was Gligar, and then Route 2 was Weedle. Right? No, Route 2 is Sunkern. And Route 3 is Weedle there. Okay, we're gonna delay Dark Cave until we get the Sprout Talent now, which should be guessing. Okay, cool. And I really... actually, you know what? Let me check something real quick. I barely use the Sunkern. So the thing is, in theory, Bellsprout has better stats than Sunkern does, but Bellsprout's going to have the combo of Growth with Vine Whip, and Vine Whip only has 10 PP in this game. Absorb at least has 20 PP, which means Sunkern's going to be more usable in more fights in its current status. So we're gonna keep 0 speed. We're gonna keep the Sunkern, and then maybe later we'll switch it up. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, and then yeah, Weedle's gonna fight. See, we're just gonna fight Yasuo right now. We're gonna fight the OP Rattata. Just try to get some value out of this. Please be okay. We're gonna try to keep him healthy. Alright. I'm gonna speed this up. There should be no risk of me going into this. Let's do this. I'm actually really glad that I have a Gligar here because every other run of this I've done, I've gotten a Geodude, or I've had a Geodude at this point. So like I've had some guy in the back that I can just switch to tank whatever move. Kind of gets thrown out by whatever random wild Pokemon I'm battling. The other thing is a lot of my Pokemon are pretty slow. I don't have a lot of fast Pokemon right now. It's really just the Spearow that I have. Alright, here we go. There he is. I'm trying to find my Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's fight. Oh, this guy. I don't know what's going on here. Did my screen crash? It looks like my screen is frozen. Oh, restream. That's embarrassing. Hello? Yes. Bitrate seems good. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, I guess there was just a delay. Okay, we're gonna fight this way. Level 5 people. This should be a pretty easy fight now. We've got 2 levels on him. But, it's returned up. Anything can happen. It's like, see, it immediately crits me. Come on, Poison. Poison. I'm not about to eat another crit, so let's just switch to Gligar, I guess. Sure, now you get the crit. Alright, well, I know the next guy has a Pidgey. I think... I should be fine. I'm just concerned about... I really want my Spearow to be able to beat the next bug catcher. No, I already beat him. So I need him to be able to beat bug catcher on which and he has 4 Pokemon, so I need to make sure he can do that. Shouldn't be a problem, but better safe than sorry. I wonder if you could hear this on the mic even mashing my button. No, you can't. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. I have the Switch 1 Pro Controller that I'm using as a USB thing here. I did see my berry product in my eyes were against me. I disintegrated both, so I'm good that we're full health now. That didn't even level me up. Oh, he also played it. Okay, well. well. Oh, crit. Jesus Christ. That looked like a high roll. I really don't want to miss Spiro. Let's see how this goes. Oh god, reduce damage. Please. How much damage is the dwarf gonna do? Nothing. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. That's the power of two talents. I don't know about this on current, you guys. This feels like feels kind of cringe. Okay, well, at least we were done with this battle. Alright. I do think that Spiro can win against Bugcatcher Arnie, but I'm gonna go back and do it just to be safe. Like, I'm sure you guys are gonna get tired of this running back to the full thing, but it is a Nuzlocke. You do want to make sure you're going into every battle with the best possible chance of succeeding. Alright. My rival. And no, I'm not gonna get the youngster Joey supplementer. Definitely not. Because youngster Joey doesn't really, he doesn't really do anything for you. I think we just run into this. I don't know what to fight this. If I run into like a bug, then I'll maybe fight it. Okay, see, like this I can fight. This I will fight. Just to make sure I'm level 5 before I go to the next fight. 2 shots, that's good. Come on. Alright, got a Pokeball, let's go. Sprout, maybe? Oh, good. This thing's free encounter, or free experience. Yeah, here's a funny thing. This guy, like, isn't a bad guy. Jump, skip over our bad Pokemon. This guy only gets Splash, Synthesis, and Tail Whip. Those are the only early game moves it gets. And then it gets, like, Absorb or something. It doesn't even get, like, any good grass type moves. It doesn't get Razor Leaf. Alright, we'll have one berry left. I think we're gonna potion him. Alright. Pray for me, chat. Okay, this works. This is gonna be a little 6 going into this battle, so even better than I was before. And I have the Charmander in case things get dicey. Alright. low. Alright, so Bugcatcher Arnie has 4 Pokemon. He has 3 Caterpie and a Weedle. And I believe their levels are 3, 5, 7, and 7. So, the reason you want to fight this guy is because he gives you a ton of experience. Which you're going to want before you fight your first gym leader. We just want that. We're the best. Alright, which one is it? Level 7, I'm assuming? Oh, level 3, okay. So maybe he only has level... Maybe he only has level 7 Pokemon. I could have been this one. I probably was this one. Don't poison me. Thank you. Nice. I might split the experience here. Yeah, I'll split the experience. I'm not super like worried about like hitting the level cap or anything, but I do want to try to get my like more of my guys leveled up. So or I'm floor. You got me. You rascal. Nice. Alright. Alright, now the real reason we did this. Because you might think, well, I didn't select him to run killer, he could have died if he's just a spinner. The reason is because we want to get his phone number because Arnie collects berries, or wait, excuse me, he collects berries for us. So, you want to have him around so that we can hopefully give you berries on a frequent basis. Alright, so we're on Battle City. Thank God for that, we made it. You might say, well, now it's time to fight the gym leader, surely, right? And that's where you'd be wrong. We gotta get some more encounters. Can we cut this tree? No, we can't. Sprout Tower, right? How many balls do I have now? 4 still. I can get 5 more balls, let's just do that. Just to be safe, let's get 5 more balls. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so we'll talk to Arthur and get the card stone from Arthur in case we get Geodude. We're gonna want that for later. Alright, and then we want the Rock Smash from this guy. And we can roll this encounter here now. There's going to be fire Pokemon here. So we probably will want to switch this up to the lead. If it's Growlithe, we're basically boned because Growlithe can just roar turn 1 and then end our stuff. End our encounter. That's a joke. I do like Growlithe. Growlithe's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Technically Arcanine is. But you can also do 12% this route, which I am a big fan of as well. I wasn't really a fan until I started using it in Nuzlocke on my DS, but it gets Ember really early, so you get a fire type stab move immediately, whereas I think Growlithe starts with Blades. So, and then he has a level up to get Flame Wheel. Hit you again. I guess it's good that we're getting used to this so we can have it for Sprout Tower, because the Sprout Tower can take ages to get that Gansy to show up. And it could be that this is only an account is only available at night, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I'm sure there's like an encounter table for Crystal Clear, but it's not in their documentation, so. I'm gonna check those footprints. This is the other thing about this game is if you encounter like a spot like this, see that? There's wild Bellsprout footprints, it'll add the Pokemon to the encounter table potentially for that route. So like when I was looking for Vulpix earlier, I found Vulpix's footprints, that's what let me encounter immediately. Alright, this thing is not going to have more immediately, so we can fight it once, and hopefully that should be good enough. Hopefully this doesn't have a quick attack. Okay. So we just have to pull to this now. Part of me thinks it's value to just run this instead of Charmander for a while, because if this dies, then there's less risk I have the Charmander later. Like, I'm not worried about getting value off the Charmander, because it'll be good no matter what. What did I name this last time? I don't remember. I'm just gonna be normal and call this hot. Okay, so that's done. That's gonna be Route 56. So now we gotta go for a walk. Oh, Paralyzed Cure Berry. Also known as Cherry Berry, but nobody goes to check it even though it would totally fit. Talk to this guy, get the Miracle Seed. We always play Ruins of Alpha until we get Surf. That gives us access to Natu or Smeargle. We definitely want this to be in the lead. Can always switch that way if we need to. Can I have Wooper? Wooper would be cool. Hit you again. Now I gotta be careful because this might not get us. It's level 7. Oh, that's right, it gets standard attack. Okay, we got it wrong. Just making a turn. Tab is a dupe, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right. I don't have Tutorita, so I can't get the Roar guy right now. That's fine. Dodge those trainers. I'm gonna fight them for better experience once I have more gym badges. Ekans is fine. It doesn't even get Intimidate in this gen. The worst it can be right now is Wrap, which is an even stab move, I think. I don't think it did this thing. That's it. And you might say, well, this is risky because now you're stuck. You basically have to catch this. But my HP is actually low enough that I don't take the 116 per round, I just take the 1 damage. So I should be okay. Well, I wish I just knew this was a plan. To have the 15 HP rat in here to kind of out that I can move it up, but let's just say it's going to be intense. How many other snake Pokemon are there? Not that many, right? Not in this gen anyway. Those are some terrible stats. Okay, well, you got your encounter. Surely that's it, right? Nope. Not done with this route yet. Hopefully that goes a turn. I don't remember if he can. Okay, see, it's already awake. It's already fallen. It's good. It's a me! Good luck getting contest is on today. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I do kind of want to, but I'm not gonna make it over there, I don't think. Okay, he's coming around. Okay. Alright, so this is what I was looking for here. Heal. And then this guy will give us the old rod! Alright, cool. We got the old rod. They're everywhere. I don't have anything to do. Okay. Gotta be careful, there's a bird keeper down here. There he is. I don't think he turns. Okay, cool. Gotta be careful here as well. Sun Current should be able to take on whatever's in here. If it doesn't, I can always switch to Gligar. What do we got? Sandshrew. Probably won't get used for a while. Sandshrew is one of those that just god-awful Pokemon, because it's a ground type that doesn't get any ground type moves. Even in Gen 2, I think the strongest ground type move it gets is like Sand Tomb. It doesn't even get big naturally, it has to learn to be a TM, and then it doesn't go as big either, you have to do the TM for that as well. It's just a complete disaster of Pokemon. I wish it was better, because it's like very cute, obviously, but about all it's good for is just being bulky and spamming Scratch, but like Meowth is a stronger Scratch. So why would you ever? But this one is good. HP and attack. Defense is awful, but whatever. I'm gonna call this one Course. Did I call it a Course before? I did call it Course before. Rough. If I find another sandy Pokemon, I'm gonna name it Irritating. Alright, dodge that guy for later. Dang it. Alright, whatever. I think this guy's a youngster. He's a youngster. What did you find in the grass? Second, maybe? Oh, this guy. Oh, good thing I'm leading Sun Current. Bad news for me, unfortunately. You thought you could win. You thought wrong. Oh, good. One of these dinguses. We're gonna speed up this thing because I want the experience. No, this can't touch it. Come on. Hooray. The useless rat is becoming slowly less and less useless. That's all. I know I shouldn't talk shit on Rattata, but like, my god, what a worthless Pokemon. There's so many better normal types in this fucking game. Dunsparce is in this game, that's better. Alright, Sprout Tower. How many balls do we have left? 6, is it? Yeah. That should hopefully be enough. Alright, let's just run over here. I really hope they changed the encounter table for this. If they didn't, Brother, what are you doing to me? Leave me alone. Oh no. Hold on a second. There we go. Minimize this. What? Alright, let me do this. Okay, nice. Pokemon Crystal Clear and Counter List. That's not how you spell Sprout. Worker has been added to Sprout Tower. Wow. This would be nice to know. I could only get a better read on this article. Sorry for being super not entertaining, you guys. I am just trying to... Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. This is a terrible website, by the way. Scrib D. What a horrible website. And apparently AdWalk isn't even working on it. Brother, what is this? Okay, so I have to wait till night, and I can encounter Ghastly and Murkrow at night. So, what time is it in game right now? Five p.m. I have the old one. I could fish up some Pokemon here while we're doing that. Alright. I know this is gonna be Magikarp because there's nothing else you can catch here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe at night the encounter table is different, but no poison. Time to throw a ball at you. Alright. We're gonna name this guy Enraged. Pretty okay stats on this. Alright. The thing I don't like about this default rule set is they don't let you use the daycare. Which, like, is in theory fine because then you don't get to breed. But it doesn't let you power level, which means you have to grind on wild Pokemon or use rare candies. Which are not easy to come by, so... Alright, we're not gonna get Cherry Grove City. We are gonna go to New Bark Town and fish up a shoulder, hopefully. Hey bud, do you have any berries for me? I should check them out, though. Wait, I need to wait. Okay, bye. Don't mess this up now. I might just speed through this. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Once I get to New Bark Town, I can inventory my encounters. So I don't forget what I was doing. This better work. I only have, what, 4 balls now? Okay. Should I save? Maybe you know what? I'm gonna save. Because if I end up fishing up something that's stupid that I can't... Well, no, it's a Nuzlocke. But it's fine. Actually, hold on. No, I'm also glad I saved because I actually really should do this. Let's switch pointing up here. Yeah, that's probably better. Alright. Now we'll do this. Nothing. There we go. Come on, shoulder. Oh, but it's so it's fine. So we keep fishing. And I keep drinking my water, which is not actually water, it's actually cranberry juice mixed with ginger ale. Which is pretty good. Nope. Keep going. Okay. Will this be the time? Tentacool. Okay, so there are other Pokemon in this encounter table. That's good info, though. This is gonna have Constrict, and it might have Poison Sting. So we'll do this. Because in theory, Weedle can't be poisoned, but it also can't damage this, so I want to be able to do something that can damage it with minimal risk. Alright, now we gotta be careful with it. Alright, that's dealing 2 damage from poison. I may need to switch this out. I may need to switch back to Weedle. I mean, those are some good utility moves. Alright, good. I was really hoping to get Shelter again, but this guy is going to be pretty useful as well, for sure. You are going to have to burn some TMs on him. And the other thing that's annoying is it's really hard to get Ice Beam in this game. And there's no good water TMs. You basically have to wait until you get Surf or Waterfall. Oh, I just looked, and he has 0 special. That's going to be really bad. That means that his best stats are going to be... oh, man. Man, that sucks. Oh, well. Yeah, the only Pokemon that I re-roll DBs for in this is the starter. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, inventory on my spreadsheet now. Okay, so we've got Embark Talent, that was Tentacool. Cherry Grove we're gonna delay until we get Surf. Dark Cave we still need. Violet City was Magic Park. Hello? Where are you? Oh my god, my Google thing is being crazy. Route 36 was Vulpix. Friends of Alfred delay until we get Surf. Route 32. What was Route 32? Peckins, that's right. Union Cave was Sand Okay. And that's basically the whole early game. So now we're gonna walk back to Violet City. No, Cherry Grove City. I do still want my Weedle to evolve. You know what I just realized? Still no Geodude yet. Maybe we go Bugsy first then? Because we have 2 fire types? Typically, I like to delay Route 33 and Azalea Town until I get Headbutt? Yeah, Headbutt. Hi Blight Blazer, thank you for joining. Yes, it's a Gajaman stream in 2026. I don't stream much. I'm really just doing this because I felt like it. I'm trying to get info on this game that I've been trying to beat. I guess there's a bit of a stream delay again. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. Good seeing you. Yeah, I don't really have any ideas here. I just keep going up this route. Yeah, just to give, I guess, an update for the people that came late, because we're about an hour into this. We're playing Crystal Clear, which is the open world version of Pokemon Crystal. There's a lot of roadblocks removed. You don't need to like beat all the gym leads to get all the HMs. You can go through Kanto or Johto. We started our game in Viridian City in Kanto, and then we basically got our first couple encounters. We got Rattata, we got Sunkern, Weedle, and actually Gligar, which has been pretty cool. Then we immediately went to Johto, excuse me, to try to go to the early game there. We're not fighting Brock. We're not going to fight Brock for a while. I need to level up my water Pokemon. Hopefully that will make it easier. The last few runs I've gotten Geodude really early, and Geodude basically trivializes the first 4 fights of Johto. So I'm trying to route to get my best chance of getting Geodude. I've already missed Geodude on a couple of these routes, and so I want to encounter as many Pokemon as possible before Dark Cave, because I'm pretty sure that's the last place that I can encounter it. So this. Let me just quickly speed this up. Yeah, speed up only because like the game can, like, especially Gen 2 takes like can take a long time to get these many animations here. And when I know there's basically no risk, I'll just do it because it's like, I mean, other people do it, you know, play these sort of Pokemon Nuzlocke. Alright, so the reason we're delaying, and the reason I'm kind of like faffing around right now is, So I don't remember when it switches from day to night. I think it switches at like 6 p.m. But I already have all the possible encounters in Sprout Tower. I have Rattata and I have Bellsprout. But at night, you can encounter Ghastly or Murkrow. And Ghastly is also an encounter in Dark Cave, so I'm waiting to get my Sprout Tower encounter before I do Dark Cave. And then once I know if I'll have Geodude, then I'll probably decide I want to go battle Falkner. In the meantime, I have, what, 2 Pokeballs? How much money do I have? 1,200. So there's 2 options here. Option 1 is I go to Azalea Town and fight Bugsy with the team that I have. Option 2 is I go to Goldenrod and try to grind for money. If it is 6, then that's only 20 minutes of IRL or in-game time, plus I can speed up through some of that. I guess I'll do a box check really quick. I don't even remember what I've encountered so far. I mean, I just did an inventory, but... I guess the other thing too is, if I don't get Geodude, I'm gonna go for Bugsy anyway. So let me just lock in my team for Bugsy, and then we can figure it out from there. So Bugsy has Metapod, Kakuna, and Scyther. The Scyther will not have a flying type move, I don't think. We're not going to use these, for sure. I don't know if we're going to use this guy. It'll either be him or Sunkern. I know I want to use this. This is, like, fine. So, these stats here across the top of the screen are the DVs. They're basically the IVs of the first 2 games. Instead of being 0 to 31, they're 0 to 15. And the special DV calculates for both special attack and special defense. So, like, this Onyx, or this Ekans, has like horrible stats. It has good HP, but everything else is absolutely garbage. Ekans actually has some pretty good support moves early game when he gets wrapped, but it's just not going to be good enough for a gym leader's fight, I don't think. Sandshrew is going to have just basically normal type moves. Magikarp's not going to be able to... I also should mention I'm playing with level caps. The first level cap is level 10, so Magikarp's not going to be useless until we hit the 3rd level cap, which I think is 21. And then this guy is fine, but he has, like, terrible stats, and he's not going to learn any good water type moves, so we're going to just hold off. So basically, the only thing that's really worth doing right now with the team that I have is we're going to switch out this guy for this. And we'll start using that. What's this guy looking like? Yeah, that's probably fine. Special could be better, but it's not good. And this is going to get quick attack, and then roar eventually. And then once we have all that, then we can immediately Firestone and evolve it to Ninetales. Ninetales does not have a lot of good moves in this game. It doesn't even get Psychic, I don't think. But it's got good utility moves and it can Flamethrower, so it's like fine. The problem is we're going up on Fire types. Really, this is just going to be a backup for the gym trainers. And then, like, maybe we don't bring this. Maybe we bring Bellsprout, so it'll at least take neutral damage. Let's see here. I have Cerebi.net open over here as well. Oops. Let's do... So that's the Egglon. Where's Gold Silver Pokedex? It's Clefos. Sunkern gets Mega Drain at level 10 and basically new weapons. Does Sunflower get anything? It gets Razor Leaf. And then it gets, like, Solar Beam and stuff. What a weird evolution line. At least Sunflower has better stats. Mega Drain's only 40 base power in this generation, so Razor Leaf is like slightly better. But it's not as that's terrible. I could at least keep the Sunkern as Sunkern for a little while and then just roll with it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Just keep it for now. I mean, I could just check those because I don't know. I'm Gen 1, Gen 2 is not my strong suit. I mean, I spent all last year playing through Gen 3, and I beat basically everything. I beat Ori Coliseum on XD, I beat Mount Battle on both singles and doubles in Coliseum, and I beat, what do you call it? Oh, I got all the silver symbols and Pokemon Emerald Alpha too. Yeah, the only advantage Bellsprout has is it's gonna get status boost. It's gonna get Wrap. It's gonna get Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, which is definitely good, but it's not gonna have any of those for the first level cap. And Sunkern will at least get Mega Drain at level 10, so he keeps Sunkern, I guess. They're both so ass. They're both such trash. Alright, whatever. I haven't done a link too long. We slept. Alright, in that case. Oh, hey, it's good. If he has berries for me, we're not gonna do him yet. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try to level this, Vulpix. Oh, this is sus. I'm kind of dreading what's about to happen, because I know we have to go through a mini gauntlet here. Charmander, in theory, should be able to handle it. Okay, so we're gonna go to Goldenrod City, which is incredibly risky right now. We have to fight these two trainers, and we don't have to fight them, but if we don't fight them, they're gonna be a lot more annoying later. Okay, it was nice to meet you. Okay, good. Alright, 35, 2 balls only. I don't want to go -1 on encounters though. Ah. I guess let's just go for it. Okay, let's do. But you see how much higher level they are. If I get something that I legitimately have to catch, then it's a pain in the butt. Okay, like if it's Psyduck or Yanma, that's gonna suck. Okay, gotta be here. So this guy won't fight me. This guy here actually will fight me though. I don't really. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be over leveled because they're all scaled down to the same level of the same gym badge thing that I've got going on. But again, you don't want to try to you don't want to fight all these guys early, because if you do, then they're not going to be worth as much experience as if you would encounter them when you get more gym badges. The only thing this thing is going to have a scratch, so we're fine. Nope, it's not. Okay, cool. What do we got now? We've got this should only have least life, so that's not a risk. We'll just use this. Level 7. Uh-oh. That shouldn't be a problem. I hope. We're just switching to our bulky guys so we don't die. I just want us to poison. And hopefully with this poison we're good. Okay, good. I don't remember what it was it has. Prowl. We'll do one more. And then I want to try to get this to get experience. So hopefully this doesn't crit scratch me when I come in. Really hoping it doesn't crit scratch me. Can't use Growl. We should be fine. Yep, time to put it in. Give me the XP. Alright, cool. Okay, so now I gotta be careful here. These guys won't battle me. She might. Got it. So now we're in Goldenrod. We did it. Here's a funny thing that I learned. If you, maybe not in this game, but the way this game is set up, if you have an item equipped to a Pokemon and it dies, you lose that held item. I lost my amulet coin in my most recent run because my lead Pokemon just died straight up. I think it was like it died to Whitney's Miltank or something. I don't even remember. Whatever it was a stupid death that was completely avoidable. And I just lost my money generating item, so that sucks. I don't remember what this is. Oh, burn heal, nice. Okay. Okay. I think, I guess we can show this off since we're here. This is the TM guy. So he will sell you TMs, but he'll only sell you a few of them. So like, we can get Headbutt here, we can get Protect, we can get a bunch of nice ones. the main one that we would want to go for is either Thunder Punch or Fire Punch or Charmander. So we're going to do some selling really quick. We don't need the Ice Berry. That's really just to free up inventory space. We don't need this burning over there. So that's really all we can do here. Let's sell those. We're gonna give this to Sun Current since that's the only one that can really use it right now. We still need Vita to level up too. I guess if we're switch training Vulpix, we should be putting this up here. Amulet doubles your earnings, yeah. So the reason I'm going here now, basically, is to just make sure I have it. So when I'm fighting random trainers, like I'm actually getting value out of fighting them instead of just like if I run into them by accident, even if I'm losing the battle, I can at least get more money from them. There's one more thing that I need to get while I'm here. Which is okay, yeah, we'll do it. I need to go down here. So the underground has 2 TMs and it has the coin case. But there's a bunch of weirdos down here as well. I just have the potion for Vulpix. In theory, that should be fine because I have Gligar to carry me. All right, this guy has 2 Grimers, I think. Yeah. So I want to try to burn this quick. The only things they have are Pound and Poison Gas, but like if they hit the Poison Gas, that's kind of a pain. Okay, that's good damage though. We really don't want to get poisoned. If we can avoid that, that'll be helpful. Good. So that's the first one down. Nice crit. That's pretty good stats, I guess. Wish my special attack was a little bit higher. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't screw me over. Shouldn't. Of course, it crits the Pound. I think I'll stay in. Of course I stay on faster. Alright. Thank God. Alright. This next guy, I gotta be careful of. Yeah, we've got the antidote. Use it. We've got Gligar's good health, right? Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll risk this. This guy has a Lickitung. Because of the level scaling, it's only a level 3 Lickitung, but it's still a Lickitung. And it has a Lick, which can paralyze. So, like, you want to just switch in something that's got good physical defense, and just kind of throw it here. Like, we're just gonna immediately go to Gligar and just hopefully tank everything it does, and just throw poison stings at it. Good, we're gonna be in good shape. I don't mind, like, losing Pokemon in Nuzlocke, especially when we've got so many in the box, but, like, you know, I'm trying to route for this early game. I'm trying to, you know, make sure I get value out of these guys and don't lose too many. Okay. I can actually make the window a little bigger. Somehow this is... There we go. Man, those are good stats. Okay. And then we have one more guy up here. So this is the only reason we came out here. We want to get the coin case so we can start investing in our future. Just double check. That guy, I think, has a coughing grimer. So I think Firo can take him, or Spear can take him on, I think. I'm gonna do this because I don't remember what he has. I don't want to get hit with Pursuit when I switch the Olympics out, so we'll just keep it like that. That should be fine. I could be totally off base here. I just might be just screwed or whatever. Oh, that's right. Use Slowpoke. Slowpoke doesn't actually have one type moves, so I might just go for this. Hopefully get the burn on. We'll see how much damage his tackles are doing. I think he has Curse as his other move. That's crit. That's burn. 1 damage. Yep. See ya. Good value. Nice. I think I'm just going to do this for extra speed. Yeah, that's literally why I stayed in. So, because you get the burn off, like, you're not only taking minimal damage, you're also, like, the best feature of burn, look, the older you get, the more you realize the best feature of burn isn't the damage it does, it's the actual fact that it drops their attack. Like, in the current meta of Pokemon Champions, everybody's, like, on the internet's, like, hyped for Mega Snow Villain, because it has an ability that burns anything that hits it, regardless of if it attacks directly or not. Which means that basically anything's, like, if you're a special attacker, then you're taking extra damage over time. If you're a physical attacker, you're getting your attack cut in half, which is, like, such good value. Can I evolve here? No, not yet. Pokemaniac Donald. Alright, that gets me this, which should be Sleep Talk, I think. One more thing I forgot to do is go over here. Gotta raid the radio tower. So this is a really cool NPC. He teaches you event moves. So, like, let's just see while I'm here what event moves I can learn. Agility, no. I need your ancient power. There you go. Speed up. So, like, Charmander can get crunched. Guys. Like, does Charmander need crunch? Absolutely not. But, like, it's better than Bite. And it's a special type move. Like, Dark type moves are special in Gen 2. Like, it feels kind of OP, but it is better than Bite. Alright, let's see what else he's got for us. Dizzy Punch, Double Punch, Slap. Bro! What? Sure, why not? Let's give our Gligar Earthquake. That feels... well, we'll see. That's pretty crazy. Usually you're not able to get Earthquake this early, but maybe that's sort of the value of Gligar, is that it can have it. Payday. Honestly, yeah. Just because it's a normal type move. What else we got? Pursuit. Oh, Sonic Boom's pretty funny. Sonic Boom might be good. Let's see. Do I want to keep Sonic Boom? I could delete Growl. Sure, why not? This is amazing. The best encounter I got for this guy last time was like I got to teach Jigglypuff Dizzy Punch. Like this is for some ridiculous shit here. Like 40 damage and we get coins for money. Like cool. Okay. The other reason we're here is we're gonna do this to check the lottery. Just because my ID's not gonna be there. I already know. It's like 238 something. Okay, and then this, we're gonna do this real quick. 2 Enterprise! Yes, we'll take the quiz. Yes, this Pokemon appeared on the market. You can't buy a fastball, yep, that's correct. Nope, HM1 is cut. Is Erica the Celadon Gym leader yet? And then the last answer, I think, is no here. Slots contain Charmander, no they don't. Charmander's multiple cards. So I get a Hyper Beam TM. So I might not use that now, I might just sell it for money. But I have it now, cool. Alright, the other reason to come here is to talk to this person. No, it's Buena. So she gives you this card. If you listen to her show on the radio and come back and tell her the password, then she'll give you points. I think you can only do that once per day, and then you can trade the points to this guy, and he'll give you like items and stuff. So this is another way to get rare candies and vitamins. But whatever. We don't need to do it right now. Let's go over here. So there's Mary. You want to talk to her because she'll give you the pink bow. Pink bow is this game's Silk Scarf. It raises the power of normal type moves, which is very important to give this to Geodude if you do get him early because he doesn't get Rock Throw for the first level cap. There's an Ultra Ball here. That's basically it. There's stuff you can do on the other side of this building, but I don't think I'm going to. Mostly because there is a Voltorb. I'll show this off. There's a shiny Voltorb right there, with very good, very interesting moves. If you catch it though, it's your Goldenrod City encounter, which means you miss out on Eevee and the Game Corner encounters. So we're gonna hold off on that until we're absolutely ready to do that. Okay, so we've got the coin case. Let me check my money really quick. Yeah, okay. We're gonna get Pokeballs. Actually, no, not this guy. It's this guy, I think. Yeah. 5 of those. You know, let's just get... No, let's get a couple more. Let's get these. I'm probably screwing myself over by doing this, but... Okay. Oh, that's right, I have 2 Ultra Balls now, actually. So we're actually okay. Alright. Okay. We need to lead with this guy now. Oh, this is the other thing too, I will say. You've never played Crystal Clear before. I like it in this game. Oh, this is the Magnet Train. Oh, hey, is that Fibith? That's Kenwood, okay. I'll give you one of them. Nope, not gonna battle you, but thanks for the heads up. That's one of the new NPCs they've added here. Okay, so you can just, like, ride the Magnet Train if you want. For free. You don't need the Magnet Pass from the Copycat or whatever, like in the original games. You get to just ride it, and you can immediately go to Saffron City. Like, here we are. Yep, there we are. I'm gonna do one quick thing since we're here. Let's go. I think it's here. No? What is this? Nope. I'm not gonna talk to this guy. We're looking for Mr. Slake's house. Here it is. Right. Very important that we get this because the Slake ATM is very useful. But I'm gonna hold off on teaching it because this is a Nuzlocke. Once you teach it to somebody, if that guy dies, then bone, you don't use them again. So like, gotta be careful with that. So we're gonna immediately go back to the Magnet train station. I just wanted to pick that up, just to kind of show off that we could go to Saffron City. So we'll go back to Goldenrod. It's nighttime now, so we're gonna go to Violet City to get our Sprout Tower encounter, which will either be Murkrow or Ghastly. I prefer Ghastly, but I've never used Murkrow before, so I would be totally fine taking that as well. Another good early game Pokemon. And then Dark Cave, and then we're either gonna fight. If we get Geodude, we're gonna fight Faulkner. If we don't get Geodude, we're gonna fight Bugsy. And then we're gonna come back here and do Whitney. My Pokemon healed. Yep, okay, here we go. I want to see this last Frito if I can walk by. Nope, couldn't get it. Last Spinner. Hello, Candle Wolf. Hello, how are you? That's level 3 Vulpix. That's gonna have every Vulpix. Do I just Earthquake this? I mean, I guess I do. It's not bad. I mean, like, I've used this event and move shooter before to get Dizzy Punch by Jigglypuff. I might as well use it to get Earthquake on, like, Gligar, right? Like, I have the option to, so I might as well. Okay. I think she's gonna give me her phone number. No, she doesn't. Okay, good. We're gonna walk slowly past these two. Hopefully this guy isn't right. Yes, he is. Try to sneak past these guys. Man, Juggler Irwin really wants to battle me today, huh? Yeah, there he goes. Alright. The good news is, Gligar will be immune to all their stuff. The bad news is, I don't want him to hit the level cap, so we might just do this instead. I don't think Voltorb gets Thundercloak. I think it's just Tackle and, like, Thunderwave, maybe? I don't know what that move you would have. Good. You have to be careful because Voltorb gets Sonic Boom very early as well. I have Spearow for that, but... Screech is the next move to learn, so it doesn't get like a really big Screech. Okay. So I'm not really at any risk here unless we get to a level 9 Voltorb. I don't think he'll have, but we'll see. Oh, this is his level 7 Voltorb. Okay. Good crit, good crit. I'll go one more. That could be a crit. That looked like a high roll. Okay, and he's poisoned, so this is safe now. We'll switch to Flagger. $14 defense, 10 defense, 11 defense. Vulpix has more defense than Spearow does. That's kind of nuts to me. But alright. Getting Vulpix out here also showed us the Amulet Coin, which will double our money from this guy. Juggler Irwin's only hard because he has split Pokemon, which is kind of a lot for early game. 2 more Voltorbs to go. Oh god. I just don't want to get crit. I'm gonna speed up through this. Oh, what's that? Oh, good. Oh, it's a guy left. Another level 8? Okay, you know what? This looks like again. Woohoo! We evolved! Thank goodness. That was ridiculous. And I got Harden. Hooray. Alright. Hello, Wade. How many you have berries for me? Oh. Okay. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can fight that guy too. Okay. So, I said this earlier, but not everybody may have been here, so I'll repeat it. Oh, yeah, don't kill me. Charmander doesn't touch sucker. So, oh man. I should be fine. I might need to heal a boss thing here. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this can have. It has confusion. Shit. Okay, good. Poison's good. I know a lot of attack for this guy has. Okay. I'm at half health. I'm gonna start throwing balls. So this drowsy is above the level cap, which means I won't be able to use it for the first battle. But I do want to catch it because this is my encounter for this route. If I ever have to run away from it, that would be bad. It does this, okay. I'm gonna try this first with the balls here. Since it's slow, it's medium HP and it's poison now, it should have a higher catch rate in theory. Okay. Alright. We're gonna nickname this guy Old Factory. Of or relating to the nose. Alright, this is the next tricky bit. We're gonna lead with Charmander here. There are 2 Psychics on this route. One of them's got Slowpokes, I think. The other one has 3 Abras, each with an Elemental Punch. I got my team decimated by that guy on a previous run, so we're gonna just slowly walk past them. Yes. Okay, cool. But those guys are demons. And in theory, why not take them out now? Well, again, because they're worth less EXP if I take them out now. They're worth more XP later. And this game, despite being open world, still has the Gen 2 problem of being, like, really low EXP curve and things are hard to level up. Man, this is almost long tonight. Alright, pray for me. We want Ghastly here, but I would take Murkrow. I wonder what level it can even be. It's level 3 Rattata. What level would Ghastly be? Oh, there he is. See, the problem is, I don't know if I want to risk Embering this. Like, maybe it would be better to go to... No, I know this. Ghastly has Lick and Hypnosis, and maybe Spike. So it actually is fine to just go here. And just hit Absorb, because Absorb, there's no risk of one-shotting this. Just... Brother... Okay. Now we can start throwing balls. I hope this thing did not, like, use all itself. Okay. Hi, Arkwing Man. Yeah, I have 102 plus. It's to mess with encounter routing. So like, I already caught Rattata and Bellsprout in here, so I basically only had the 2 options for Ghastly and Murkrow. This is some really good stats for Ghastly. 15 speed and 13 special. Yeah. Sorry, nickname. Spooky? No, I already gave something. I gave Bellsprout the name Spooked. I could name it Ghastly. That'd be pretty funny, huh? Is this a good one? No. I don't want to just name it Gas because it's only Gas in this form. It's like it gets to be like a spooky guy in what does he do? He like the nickname theme has been adjectives, by the way. So like what about I should just bookmark the thesaurus.com website on here so I have it. That's not how you spell that word. Gruesome's a good one. I like Gruesome. Let's call him Gruesome. It's like Grimace from McDonald's, who is also purple, but not quite. Alright. Okay, so, Arc Wingman, since you're late to the stream, the real reason that we delayed this, so basically, in the daytime, Sprout Tower only has Rattata and Bellsprout, and Ghastly and Murkrow can show up at night in this ROM pack, Pokemon Crystal Clear. The real reason we delayed this is because Ghastly is actually in the encounter table for Dark Cave, and we want to try to get Geodude in Dark Cave if possible. So, like, I've been delaying Dark Cave until now to, like, try to maximize my chances of getting Geodude, since Geodude is, like, the best early game Pokemon in this game. Here we go. Oops. I hope it didn't bug the game out. Alright, we got him. Nice. Yeah, go for this. He resists Ultra Poison. It's fine. Just poison red. Yeah, the first 4 gym leaders of this game are all physical attackers. You got flying types, normal types, bug types, and ghost types, and Rock resists 3 of those, and then Geodude is high defense anyway, which means that you can just tank, whatever physical moves get thrown at him. So I found that he's pretty important for the early game. I really hope he gets poisoned here. Okay. I guess I'm planning to throw a ball now. I have nicknamed this guy already. He's gonna be, I don't know, maybe Arctic Men remembers this. I remember being in Zero Speed. You'd love to see it. I remember being in like, what was it, 5th grade, I think, and we had a full unit on geology. And so we had a guy come and sing a song about like the different types of rocks. And then we went on a field trip to a place where we had to collect all the different types of rocks, and that was like the time of my life. It was really fun. Alright, let's pick a not this early, but in case it goes for me. Oh, it's a battle. Oh boy. What level is it gonna be? Not 3 again, I hope. I may have effed myself here, guys. No. We'll go for... I don't know. I guess we can go for Spearow here. Spearow's gonna hurt this guy. Yeah, this will be fine. I'm just gonna sit back and watch him peck. I don't have anything interesting to say other than look at me go. I probably should use Payday there, but it's okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Thanks for the funds. Okay, let me take a quick inventory here. So we've still delayed Cherry Grove City. I'm probably gonna hatch an egg there. Dark Cave, we did get Geodude. Sprout Tower, we did get Ghastly. We're delaying Ruins of Alph. Route 33 we're delaying until we get Headbutt. Slowpoke Well we haven't done. The Route 34 we did not do. Goldenrod City we didn't do. And then Route 35 we got Drowsy. Okay. And we have not gone to National Park yet. And we did not do Route 37 yet either. Okay. So... Now, we have the Geodude. I don't know, man. I think... I mean, I don't really want to bring Kakuna to the gym battle, but, like... It'll probably be fine. Okay. I totally could just battle Faulkner right now. The last couple times I've gone to this game, I've actually done Whitney first. You know what? I'm gonna be a bit risky here, but I know Charmander can handle both of these guys. Actually, Vulpix's probably good too, come to think of it. This is not the trainer I thought it was. I'm not nervous. I have fought every trainer in this early game match before. Checking to see if Natsu gets confusion this early. No, it gets a nice shape. It just has pet. It's never the levels of Pokemon that's scariest, how many they have, as well as the issue. Clear, yeah, that tracks. Just gotta remember I'm down on defense. Kills. Good. Looper. Oh no. Oh no. Five damage. Oh boy. Please poison, thank you. I want to say this guy has a fire type too. The average trainer is the one that I actually want to get out just to get him out of the way. But he's the next guy. I do have Sonic Boom on this Spear, so I could just use that to finish this area. But I kind of want to... No, because we're going to have to we'll just finish this going on. Okay. Yep, it is. Okay. Beyond yep, that goes too. I guess I better do the bug catching contest tomorrow. Gamers, that was a disaster. I was so not ready. I mean, I just didn't lose anybody, but like, I was like not confident about that at all. Alright. I'm still trying to loot you, dude, though. If I do bug catching contest, I can bring aquatic or another. I could also bring Spiro. I just don't want to bring somebody that's gonna die. To like insert something dumb, karate chop, seismic cross, whatever. And my defense is just the only reason that I want to level him up is because he takes half damage, but Flyger's defense is fine. That's fine. So maybe I waltz in there with like, let's just check Pokemon really quick. Pokemon with Jodo, Radio Tower, National Park. Bug catching contest. Okay, so for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, this says the level range from like 7 to 18 potentially. But the encounter table is completely duped, except for Paras, Venonat, Scyther, and Pinsir. I think I go for it. Because if I don't do it, I'm not going to be able to do it for 2 more days. Let me just fight this guy real quick. Alright, pray for me. This guy's been a run killer. Not a run killer, but like a really, really mean guy. I hate Psychic Mark so much. Because his average have all the elements of punches. So like, it's so risky. I do have crunch on this, so I can't just crunch all 3 of them. If they survive, then they're gonna hit the back for big damage. Okay. Man, what was I worried about? Good job, Charmander. You misread me, buddy. I misread you. Another fucking Ice Berry. I don't need these. Okay. Let me save really quick. If I were to do an encounter with a trainer here, I'm not going to fight it. I might just reset it. I'm really just trying to see where they are, because I don't actually remember where the encounter trainers are. Here, okay. There we go. Paralyzed heal is fine. I know there's nobody here. But there's something from here. I think it's the TM for Dig. Oh! Right, there's a hole. Oh, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. That's really funny. Hey, Blade Blazer, look, it's you. That's funny. Alright, cool. We got it. We got the digs here. I don't actually know if there's anything down here, but we're gonna keep looking. Don't item. Yeah, that'll do it. Rare candy. Alright. Chad, I'm getting really, really tired. I'll tell you that for free. Okay. I'm gonna carefully navigate down here. Oh, there was a shiny Snorlax taking a nap. It was like, I don't know. I'll see if I can pull it up again. It was really funny. He was just chilling in the woods. Okay, got the quick claw. Alright. I think my best chance here is to just go in with Gligar and... Let me just check. So, Paras can have... Scratch, and it might have Leech Life. Other than that, nothing can touch Gligar. Venonat's gonna have... It could get Confusion. No, it can't. It shouldn't be able to get Confusion. Scyther, Quick Attack. Wait a minute, hold on. Quick Attack, Leer, Focus Energy, Pursuit. That's probably okay. And then Pinsir. Just bind. So as long as we don't run into Pinsir, I think we'll be okay. I mean, if Gligar dies, that sucks, but I do have the Juju now for Welcome. By the way, chat, I've never done the mug catching contest before in Crystal Clear. So, we'll see how this goes. So many of these guys are going to be dupes. Because we've got their evolution lens already. We've got Caterpie already, so we can't catch that. It's really just going to be a matter of can we find Scyther or Venonat? I would take Paras, but Paras is going to be completely useless for so long. And Pinsir is like... I mean, he's playable, but like, no, I would much... Like, Pinsir is more of a danger to my Gligar than anything else in this row. That's Venomoth. Oh, that's Venomoth. That's Venomoth. That's a level 20 Venomoth. Oh my god. That's gonna have to do it. Oh my god. Please. Please, no. Please, no. Please. Oh my god, I got it! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, we got it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shnikes. That's fine. Knuckles? Okay, wow. Knuckles a can of later. That's interesting. Me? I did it! I'm a wiener. What do I get? Do I get a Sunstone? I do. Nice. Maybe I can evolve Sun Current later if I need to. That's good. We take those. Okay. This guy is riskless. Another riskless. Actually, there's gotta be a better word for riskless. Secure. Secure is a good one. That's fine. Alright, let's get me out of here. Jesus Christ, that was almost a disaster. Alright. Holy cats. Alright, well, I think we're just gonna train out some gym trainers and then fight Falconer. Seems like a pretty good use of my time. I got a such good box now. Basically, the only thing I don't have is money. So our game plan is, I think, lead with this and then switch to Geodude, hopefully. I mean, that's good a plan as any. Actually, hold on. I did have another idea. I think I'm just gonna take... I also wanted to check this guy's moves. Yeah, he did a confusion. Brother. Okay, 15 defense. 10 defense. I think, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take Pointy and put him in here, because he's kind of risky to use. And then we're just gonna grab Ruff and take him as a meat shield. That's kind of the game plan. And then we'll just run with it. I think that's fine. I'm not planning on leveling this guy. I just want him in here as like a, in case things get rough or rock. Literally, in case things get rough. That's why he's here. Let's lead with Geodude and we'll switch in Vulpix. And then we can go back and heal if we need to. Should I give this to anybody? We'll give it to Gligar. Hopefully that'll be good. Alright. So we're gonna try to have Geodude 1v1 into this guy, and then if it gets dicey, we just switch out to the Vulpix and split the experience. Not a problem. That's... wow. Okay. 103 damage. Alright, well, I'm not gonna get much damage out of it. Okay, one more. Then we'll switch. Crit shouldn't kill. God, it's so much damage. But I have quick attack. So if this gets mowing, quick attack should be able to speed and kill. It's a range. God damn. That guy's so strong for no reason. Even less defense? What are the odds I have speed? It's like tied levels, but I'm max speed. Please work. Please don't die. Nice. Good crit, nice. Alright. Fortunately, we split a lot of experience there, but it's fine. Okay, we got 1100. I picked up some a little bit more. I'm gonna go back up. I'm a little. I might get speed. Next guy probably has like a Hoothoot or maybe a Farfetch'd or something, I don't know. Faulkner's gonna have a Pidgey. I don't even remember what he has in this. Alright. Two guys. Pidgey. Yeah, you'll notice the guys I was fighting on like Route 31 had like level 3 and 4 and 5 guys. The gym trainers do scale a little bit higher, so like 7 and 9 here so far. I don't think it's anything my team can't handle, but it is a bit stronger. This would help a lot more if Geodude had a higher attack stat, but he is taking only 2 damage from this, so take good. Nice crits. I got 2 crits there. Nice try. Alright, so we go to 6. Defense curl's good. What do we got for the Pidgey? The level 9 Pidgey. Pretty sure I just have damage this now. Okay. So close to leveling up. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave, heal, and we're gonna level up on Route 36 until we hit level 8, and then we're gonna fight Faulkner. Okay. Sorry about the wood slam. I have peaked my head. Just there we go. Now we fight Vulpix. And we're actually going to lead Vulpix here. If the Pidgey mud slaps me once, maybe I switch, but like, I think I'm fine. And I have Gligar. Like, if he gets into a cycle of mud slapping, then I could just switch in Gligar and spam Poison Sting. Remember, Gligar's going to fall off by like the 4th gym, so we want to get as much value out of using it as possible. Alright, here we go. Maybe I should have done some preamble to this, but like literally, this is the first time I'm fighting Faulkner on any of these plays. I fought Whitney first the last 3 times I've done these runs on my 3DS. And let's do this is already looking so good. Can burn as well. Alright, much left in, we're just gonna do 5. Okay. Can we hit the second number? We cannot. Okay. Nope. Alright, that's it for Vulpix, unfortunately, you guys. We're not going to be seeing her again in this battle. So now it's time for... No, actually, Spearow. We'll consider HP on for there. This should be fine. Nice. It would be so rude to just Sonic Boom him twice, but, I mean, I have the move of opening, I might as well, right? Alright, yeah. Maybe we just ban the moves, huh? It turns out Whitney might have actually been harder than this guy. Because you can just bring a flying type to this battle and be fine. He'll be forced to use his normal and flying type moves against you, but like then you don't get accuracy drops. That was actually pretty easy. Thank God for that too. Alright, done. Alright, so now you guys get to finally see how this game does things. Every time you get a gym badge, you get a call from the Pokemon League. And they'll let you know that you've completed your first gym challenge and that you can, like, what you can do, right? So, like, in this case, you'll get more stuff at Pokemarts, you can talk to Oaksy to get a flashy gift, or you can visit the Sprout Tower to get Flash. Alright, so, like, I'll go there right now because I'm here. And this guy's gotta get Flash. I'm just reading this for completion. I'm probably never even going to teach this, but it is nice to have for when you go into Rock Tunnel later. Alright. The next thing we're going to do is deposits. Where is he? The reason we're doing that is because we're going to go to New Bark Town. and pick up the egg from Mr. Professor Cone, since that is the other reward for getting the first thing back to the egg. I'm not really planning on using Togepi, but I'm really just kind of getting it because it's an extra encounter in case things go like really south. I guess it's technically usable against Morty, but you would need to teach a Psychic type move. I don't think it has Psychic type move, unless that has a way for me to get like extra Psychic TMs that I'm not aware of. Oh fuck, I forgot to do it. Elm's got a healing machine. Wait, what? Why is he not giving me the egg? Maybe it's 2 gym badges. Let me check something really quick here. You know what it is? I bet it's because they started in Kanto. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have to get something different to get the egg. Yeah, because there's nothing here in my other thing. God damn it. I bet you have to get, like... I bet it's, like, from Mr. Pokemon or from, like, Oak Spade or something. That's stupid. Okay, so I just walked all the way back here for nothing. Well, I'm healed anyway. I bet Oak would give you something to go back to Pallet Town. But, I mean, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. It's lame. Okay, cool. We got experience points. I was gonna go get the egg and hatch it in Mahogany Town, or in Cherry Grove City to get a free encounter there. But I guess we can't do that. We need to start training this guy as well, but not until later. We can always switch train our guys. Gasto doesn't evolve to level like 25, and it's only gonna have Lick and like support moves. Like it doesn't even get Night Shade. I don't think it's a level 16 or something. We'll have this guy here. Pop it. Please. Pop it. Woot. Okay, I don't think you would hurt me, but you take those. This guy has the egg, I swear to God. Okay, good. Not the eggs. You know what's also funny is I could go to Blackthorn City through Dark Cave. I'm not going to. There might be a meta reason to. Oh, hey, there's Spinnerack. I haven't encountered that this one. I guess because it always shows up at night. But I haven't encountered Ready Bot either, which is kind of a weird thing to have happen, but it's alright. They have a gym badge. Let's go back to Goldenrod, I guess. Let me just check my spreadsheet. The moth, the all-terrain venom moth. I still can't believe we fucking caught that. That is absolutely crazy to me. We did it. It's fine. We got it. Okay. Okay, so I still have, I could still battle all the trainers in National Park. There's still trainers on this route I could battle. I'm just trying to not, again, I don't want to spread myself too thin. Oh, actually, that's a very high level side level. Maybe we don't need with that. That's a player reader too. I've already fought her. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. The game point, right? Yes. Alright. First, look at this guy. Yes, I'm buying coins. I don't want that many. I want like... That's probably a good amount, right? 3,000 is still a lot. Let's get, okay, so I have 120 coins now. Bro, Restream is like crapping out. Okay, so, we have coins. And we can go over here and exchange coins for things. So, over here you can get rare candies. So this is how you get extra rare candies if you're Nuzlocking, right? If you want to, you know, do the whole kind of thing, you can just trade money for, candies. Scope ones, pretty good helmet, and EXP sure I'm lucky that you can also Master Balls. So, you can just straight up buy Master Balls for like 15,000 Poké dollars. I think the exchange rate is like 20 coins per 1 coin or something like that. The big thing is the lucky egg. So like if you're gonna play the slots to get the money, you get the lucky egg. That's what you want to invest in. Also, there are casino encounters here. So you can also get Pokemon here. The big ones here, the big hits are Chansey, obviously. Dratini is also pretty good, but you can just get this guy in Dragon's Den later, so you don't really need it. If you don't have a ground type, Cubone is fine to get here, and then also Kangaskhan if you just do big damage if you need a normal type. And Mr. Mime is basically good if you need an early game psychic type. So like, Mr. Mime and Chansey are probably your big hits here. You can just get Girafarig later. Or trade the Unknown and rinse it off for Girafarig if you go uptown, if you didn't get an encounter there. But those are your options. And you'll notice also there's no Abra here. Like in the original Gold Silver, Abra was obtainable in the game corner. I don't know if they changed that for Crystal or not, but in any case, it's different. So you might say, well, 2,500 coins for Lucky Egg is kind of a lot. But for the Nuzlocke, you definitely want it, because it gets you more experience points in your guy. It lets you level up more guys and cycle through more teams. Like, okay, I'm done with Falkner now. So I could box this guy, but he's also really good on Bugsy, so I keep throwing for Bugsy, right? Okay, well, all these guys are pretty good into Bugsy. So I could just walk up to Bugsy with the same team. But let's say instead, I want to go switch gears, go to Kanto and fight Brock, right? Well, Gligar would be okay into Brock, and Feud would be like okay into Brock, but the rest of these guys, I would need to go out into my box and get my water types and my Sun Current out and try to use those. And they're all on the level, so I have to power level up. Lucky Egg makes that grind a lot easier. I mean, we've gone for 3.5 hours here, and we've got what, 15 encounters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. We've got 18 encounters and 1 gym badge tonight. So like, a lot of stuff we got done. So, do you guys really want to watch me play slots all night? No, you don't. I don't want to waste your time. But this game does have Voltorb Flip. I'll tell you right now, I'm really good at Voltorb Flip. Alright, so these rows are all clear, so there's only one more here. Should be here. Boom, easy. 24 points. You can play level 1. Oh, I hate this. This is so bad. Okay, that's clear. It's always the fucking. It's never a 3, it's always a false one. So this is my plan for the next. Until I get to 2,500 coins, my plan is to just play Voltorb Flip. And you don't need to watch me stream that for the next hour and a half. So, my game plan will be, I'm gonna end stream. Actually, let me do this, but let me finish this puzzle before I do that. No, I meant to go up one more. That's lucky. That would have been free too. Okay, but exit this. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna remember to save. And the cool thing about Voltorb Flip is you don't lose any coins by doing it either. It's slower than playing the slots or the card game, but it is a more, in theory, more consistent increase of points. So that's it. That was the first 5 hours, the first gym badge. I wanted to try to do more, but I think I'll probably start the next stream by battling Whitney. I mean, after I get to Lucky Egg, I'll take inventory of what we have, and then I'll decide if I want to go Bugsy. Because if we go Bugsy, then we have to do a lot more encounters. We have to do headbutt trees. We have to do Ilex Forest, and there's going to be we have to do Slip Up Well as well. There are going to be a bunch of other trainers to fight. Hiker Anthony, a couple other guys on Route 34 as well, maybe the officer as well. I don't remember. But yeah, we'll save that for next time. I don't know when I'm streaming again. It'll either be tomorrow night or it'll be Saturday or Sunday maybe. I don't remember exactly what the plan is. But yeah, that was the first day of Crystal Clear Heartlands. We didn't lose anybody, which is good. Every other attempt I've done on this, the first 3 hours, somebody's always dead. Even if it's like or a chatter or something, so I feel good about this. We play this a lot safer. And unironically, I think Gligar is the MVP of the run so far. Gligar is MVP and then Charmander is a close second. These guys are just so much damage, and Gligar soaks up so much in his stats. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Don't stay up too late.